Good day, everyone. My name is Arnold Pacheco Hontahan, and I will be discussing the case to the Jim Vote Inventor. Nakakita mo sa akong presentation? Okay. Jim Vote has invented dozens of different products in his 25 years as an engineer to a large research and development lab. For some time, he has been thinking of leaving his current company and starting his own, but has never seems to have the never to do so. Jim feels that with his children grow up and on their own, now would be good time to start his own business. So James decided to make their own business since he is a 25 years engineer and inventor, and I think James have a nice idea because in that 25 years as an employee, James have enough knowledge to make their own business, and also they can easily to do their business because he have a experience of what they are doing, right? Did you get that, guys, classmates?
Yes.
Okay, the next paragraph I will read. So the next paragraph, having been a bicycle for many years, James had invented an automatic delivery for a 15 speed bike. This delivery can be easily attached to any bicycle. The user does not no shifting as the bicycle shift and gear of the bicycle automatically, depending on the rear, much like an automatic transmission on the automobile. Jim automobile. So hoping na ko. Okay, Jim Boat is a inventor of automatic bicycle that transmission to automobile. This is a new generation bicycle, and I think it's gonna be trained all over the world if ever they can sell in market. Also, this bicycle is comfortable for long distance riding. Do you get that?
Yes.
Do you have clarification, Miss Mata?
Just continue first your discussion. Maybe later I will ask question. What about other?
Okay, thank you. I will be continue. The next paragraph, James feels, okay, the next paragraph is, to continue my explanation, James feels that this invention has significant market potential, particularly since he has observed a rapid growth in the bicycle industry. This growth has been related to Lance Armstrong's success in the Tour de France, increased interest in physical fitness and technological improvements in Delier, allowing for off-road travel as well as more comfort for longer distance riding. In this cycling club alone, and membership has doubled in the past 2 years, and this knowledge is consistent with the national trend. So what I've said that this kind of invention of Jim Vote is one of the best, the best,
Business.
the best business because it's gonna be comfortable for long distance riding, and this is a new generation bicycle. Okay, next. James feels that all he needs to do is to write business plan and submit it his bank to obtain the estimated. So James is making their business plan to make sure their business is effective, and they present this business plan so that they can easily to get their goal and easy to make their objectives in their business. Because if ever that you have a business plan and uh, you can you have a direction of what you are going to do in your own business. And next,
Oo, lain ka ba?
100,000 need to get started. He is willing to support this by thinking out of second mortgage is collateral. James feels that he can subcontract the manufacturing of the dealer and the bicycle separately. Then upon receiving the item, he can complete his final installation and fabrication function before shipping to customer. So in James second thinking is a mortgage collateral after he can complete or final the installation. James' wife Nora is a little skeptical about him leaving a good job for the purpose of fulfilling one of his many fantasies of lifelong dreams. She is a more practical of the two and the concern about their financial future and the commitment that will be required of Jim. In the, in the first few months of the startup, taking a second mortgage on the house makes her uncomfortable. She is not also sure if Jim is an entrepreneurial type. In spite of all concern, Jim has prepared a business plan and he's expect to submit his bank in the next few days. The business plan consists of 6 parts and one-page summary of the plan. A detailed description of his invention, forecast of growth of growth for the bicycle market, a 1-year profit and loss statement, a plan for the manufacturing and financial fabrication of the dealer and bicycle, and the appendix that contains surveys with some of his friends who own tin-speed bike. So, stop sharing. The Jim Bo's wife is uncomfortable because she's not sure if Jim is an entrepreneurial type of person. So that James preferred to make their business plan and submit to his bank so that they can effectively work, and it's gonna be trend all over the world. And also they do business plan so that the bank was approved their business, and that's all. Do you have a clarification, question, and violent reaction, classmates?
Are you done?
I have a question.
Okay. Okay, Miss Lucero.
Miss Ahan, my question is, what is the goal
Miss
of Jim
Lucero.
Bolt? Why he invented the bicycle? Do you hear me?
Hear you.
You cannot hear me? Okay, I'll repeat my question.
Okay.
What is the goals of Jim Bolt? Why he invented that bicycle?
Jim Bolt invented. Can you repeat your question, Miss Lucero, because I cannot clearly understand.
Pardon, please.
Okay. What is the goals of Jim Bolt? Why he invented bicycle?
Okay, thank you for that question. Jim Bolt invents that bicycle because that is his dream for 25 years as an engineer, right? And their goal is to be successful, to success their business idea of that certain industry.
I have a question.
Okay, Miss Grace Marimata.
Why? Oh, he has a good job in a certain company. My question is why his wife is little skeptical about leaving his job. Why he is not, or why he is hesitating for leaving the job of Jim Booth.
Grace Marimata, can you please
read
again your question?
So my question is that you said that Jim Booth have already a good job, right? So why his wife is a little skeptical about leaving his job in that company? I mean, why he is hesitating na dili siya nga biyaan ni Jim Booth iyang trabaho?
because his wife is not he's not sure if Jim both is entrepreneurial type of person, right? If ever, like for example, if you have a nice work and you're gonna leave that kind of work because you're gonna do your own business, it's very
Very risky.
what we call this very risky, because if that business is not effective, how about your future, right? So their wife is very practical. So in that case, his
Yeah,
wife
you're
is
right. His
very
wife is
risky.
very
That's all.
practical about it. So my next question is, you said it is very risky. So why it is very risky for Jim both to take that kind of business? Why you can say that it is very
What?
risky? Why you can say that it is very risky to take the bikeless or the biplane business?
It is not. It's very risky because Jim Booth is not an entrepreneurial type of person. So if ever that business is not work, their future must be thank you, right? So they need a business partner so that their business is not risky. That's all.
I have Miss Lizzie, you have
I have a
question.
question. So earlier you said that Jim boat business is the best. So differentiate it for the normal bicycle and the business of Jim boat.
That's a good
Okay.
question.
The difference is okay. That is a good question. Jimbo's business is very different because that bicycle is very comfortable, right? I didn't say that a current bicycle industry is not a comfortable, but his invention is one of the best invention nowadays because that bicycle is connected to automobile. Do you get that?
Automobile like what?
Another question, guys.
So I have a question.
So for you,
Yes, Miss
wait,
Lizzie, you can ask your question first.
Mr. Hontahan, for you,
Yes.
is Jim boat well successful for his business plan?
Jimbo must be okay. Jimbo can success their business plan because that is here or his guide to make their business. And aside from that, they have a two type of business plan, which is the plan A and plan B. The plan A must be submitted on his bank, and the second is the plan B must be owned and managed themselves. And that's all. Any question, guys?
I have my question pa.
I have a question also.
Proceed, Miss Marlene.
Excuse me, Mr. Arnold Tahan.
Yes, Miss Lucero.
I have a question also. Do you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. I hear you, Miss Lucero.
Okay. My question is, how can you say that a excuse me, Miss Arnold, Mr. Arnold?
Yes, yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, I repeat my question now. How can you say that a bicycle is comfortable vehicle to ride?
This bicycle must comfortable to ride because it is connected to automobile and easy to use nowadays, because nowadays a new generation, all people are very, what we call this, uh, very advanced and technology connected, and that's all.
I have a question. Can you give at least one strategy for the business of Jim Booth if ever his business will fail or it's not effective? At least one strategy.
What?
Can you give us
What?
Can you give us one strategy for the business of Jim Booth if ever his business will fail or it's not effective?
What is strategy that Jimbo? Huh? Can you please
Can you
say
give
it again, your question?
Can you give at least one strategy for the business of Jim Booth if ever the business of Jim Booth is not successful, then you can revise all over again. And what one strategy you can give?
Okay. The one strategy that they give is their plan B, which is their business plan. Right? They have a two business plan. The one is submitted to their bank. If ever that the plan B is not working, they can support the plan B. Right?
Okay. So this is my last question. For you,
Okay.
can you give a best solution for Jim Booth business or
Okay.
propose a
The best
solution?
solution that Jimbo business must be effective or working in this time is he need a business partner, right? Because Jimbo is not in a entrepreneurial type, right? So he is an inventor only, an engineer of that certain product, and I think or she's not.
He
He
is
didn't because he didn't have
enough
enough
knowledge
knowledge of how to
handle
to
business.
To handle a business.
convince a what we call the buyers, and that's all.
Any question, guys? Miss Marlene, any addition? Miss Lizy?
I don't have a question.
Miss Lizy? For your it's not a question. No, I don't have. Okay, I guess no one will gonna ask Mr. Arnold Duntan. So, congrats, Arnold, for your presentation.
Okay. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you and God bless you guys.
Gan, kag,
Thank you.